Hi, I'm Brad, and this is the Moog Werkstatt. For my single, Jump the Fire, I needed a good, rich, deep bass tone. And to create that bass tone, I relied on the Moog Werkstatt. You can find links to Jump the Fire in the description below, and it's available on just about every service. Now, to create this sound, I adjusted my frequency on my VCO pretty low, but you want to be careful. If you adjust the frequency too low, it'll just buzz. We're just going to turn that all the way down so you can hear it. Right, you just get that clicky sound. So we needed to find a tone that was just a little above a quarter, maybe about a third of the way up, to give us a nice, rich, deep bass. Now in my VCO, I set my waveform to pulse. I found that it didn't really matter what I set my PWM to once I got this patch set up. In my VCF, I set my cutoff to about a third of the way up, and my resonance about a quarter of the way up. Now you can really play with these. Here's the tone as the sound is set. But if I set that resonance way up there, I get some cool effects. If I play with the cutoff, I get some good, rich sounds as well. But we're going to set that about a third of the way, and the resonance about a quarter of the way. I set my VCA mode to envelope, and my VCO mod I set to LFO, set the amount about halfway up, and set my destination to PWM. Now for my VCO F mod, I set my source to LFO, I set my amount about halfway up, and I set the polarity to negative. Now you'll see on the LFO I've got a nice slow triangle waveform. I can change that, make it a little faster, give it kind of a cool spacey effect, or set it back down to give myself that pulsing sound that I'm looking for. That actually is why I call this patch Wubba Wubba, because it sounds kind of like that. There it is. Alright, so for my envelope, I set the sustain on. I set the attack all the way down. I want it to be a nice, definite pluck there. But I set my decay up about halfway. That way it trails off after I play it. And if you want to make it sound more like a slide bass or a fretless bass, you can turn your glide up a little bit. And have a lot of fun with it. So that is the patch Wubba Wubba, and you'll hear it in the background of the song Jump the Fire. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and stay tuned for my next video, Pew Pew.